Back to the bus or no? Yeah, hey, a little bit. Yeah? That's what I thought. And the right back there, no, their coach convinced them to come back. Save your trip for that. Hey, I need you to stall the game clock for a second so I get the captain's.
That's fine. They sent us the wrong team roster. I had to
That's fine. I just don't want to be doing captains and have a national anthem and all that stuff going on. And I need, I'm going to do the captains and I'm going to do face-off guys, so I need probably a minute once I get out.
That's fine. We're going to do starting lineups.
Okay, you can do the starting lineups while we're doing that.
Okay.
Just hold the hand. Yep. I went down there today.
You're good on the clock.
All right, guys.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the White Sea Soccer and Lacrosse Field for today's Great Lakes Valley Conference men's lacrosse match between the Saints of Maryville University and your Mountain Lions of Young Harris College. Young Harris College and the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and fans. We request your cooperation in supporting the student athletes and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at athletes, officials, team representatives, or other fans will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. White Sea and the NCAA have many traditions, but bad sportsmanship isn't one of them. We appreciate your cooperation in creating a safe and positive game environment. Respect, it's the name of the game. Just a reminder that spectators are not allowed to enter the competition area during warm-ups, halftime, or while the contest is being conducted. Now for the starting lineups. First for our visitors from St. Louis, Missouri. Maryville is under direction of head coach Mitch Schaefer, Blake Neal, and Christopher Burke. Goalkeeper, number 11, William Deviney. Number 6, Jordan Shoemate. Number 9, Tristan Snellgrove. Number 15, Justin Amling. Number 20, Jared Harrison. Number 21, Tim McCarthy. Number 24, Christopher Garcia. Number 25, Jack Kilabarda. Number 42, Jake Sosha. And number 45, Parker Lee. Now for your Mountain Lions, Young Harris is under direction of head coach Forrest McConnell and assisted by Josh Shingleton. Goalkeeper number 31, Sean Dever. Number 2, Bruce Silk. Number 3, Darian Mass. Number 7, Hayes Johnson. Number 9, Jake Dunlop. Number 14, Alex Venturino. Number 19, Tyler Oglesby. Number 20, Bevan Pates. Number 33, Kyle Beverly. And number 44, Zach Stevenson. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Young Harris College Soccer and Lacrosseville on the campus of Young Harris College in beautiful Young Harris, Georgia, for the inaugural game of the Great Lakes Valley Conference in men's lacrosse. The combatants today, Young Harris College coming in with a record of 1-3 overall, and Maryville from out of the St. Louis, Missouri area coming in with a record of 2-1 overall. This is the first game of this conference, a conference that is made up of Young Harris College, University of Alabama Huntsville, University of Indianapolis, Maryville University, University of Montevallo, and Shorter University. In the face-off for Young Harris will be Zach Stevenson. Zach, a junior out of Peachtree City, Georgia, and he's been good at this. He has been very impressive for Young Harris in face-off opportunities, winning 67 of 106 for 63%, and he'll get that this one. And the Great Lakes Valley Conference has started. Young Harris started off this season in a very difficult way, starting with 4 nationally ranked teams, the first one being number 7, Lenore Ryan, and Young Harris won one of those games, beat Florida Tech down on their home turf in Melbourne, Florida last Sunday, 8-5. Really played number 17, St. Leo close, losing 15-10 while leading at halftime. So here they are in the first game ever in the Great Lake Valley Conference. We had an opportunity in our men's basketball game this past Wednesday night to talk to Coach Forrest McConnell. guys are very, very excited about playing in a conference and having something to win. Look forward to winning at the end of the season. You play for your team, you play for school, but it's great to have a championship to play for. Right now, in the first quarter, just underway, Young Harris with the ball. This is Garrett Blake. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be a Young Harris ball. Young Harris with the ball in play. This is Bruce Silk, Young Harris's leading scorer. Ball hits the ground. Ground ball will be picked up by Young Harris. Daniel Zim, a sophomore out of Woodstock, Georgia. Bruce Silk leads Young Harris with 8 goals and 3 assists. Bruce is a junior out of Johns Creek. Young Harris ball. Hayes Johnson will pick up the ball for Young Harris. Gets it out to Garrett Blake. Young Harris being very patient. Young Harris under the direction of Forrest McConnell, assisted by Josh Singleton. Maryville under the direction of Mitch Schaefer, assisted by Chris Burke. Young Harris, white unis, purple letters, purple helmets. Ground ball will be picked up by Maryville. In goal for Young Harris today, Sean Devers, senior out of Marietta. Ball's on the ground. Young Harris will pick the ground ball up. That was Bevan Pate into Silk. He'll take a shot on goal, and he will score. Bevan Pate picked up the ground ball as Maryville didn't get the ball to the midfield line. Pate picked the ball up, and now we'll get ready for the face-off. Stevenson, he has done all the lifting in the face-off for Young Harris this year. Jordan Shoemate, junior out of St. Louis, for the Saints. Black unis, white numerals, red helmets. Face-off coming, and it will be controlled by Stevens.
Number 2, Bruce Silk, assisted by number 20, Bevan Pate.
Pate on the assist, and Pate picked up the ground ball. Ball is turned over by Young Harris. Maryville will come back the other way, working the right sideline. This will be Keegan Pierce up top. Bevan Pate will come out for Young Harris. Nope, excuse me, he's still there. Maryville works the right side. Now coming around the left, ball is on the ground. Young Harris is going to pick it up. Getting the ground ball, now we'll lose it. Alex Venturino had the ball, and we've got a whistle. It's going to be Maryville ball. Venturino had it, the freshman out of Marietta, but we couldn't control, and now it will be Saints ball. Young Harris leads, we're early, 1-0. Young Harris women in the Gulf South Conference off to a good start. They are 3-0 overall, 3-0 in the conference. This is Maxwell Johnson. Shot on goal goes wide of the pipe. And it will be Saints ball, looking for a shot again. Dever with the deflection. Again, Saints ball. Ball is on the ground. Really applying the pressure is Jake Dunlop, senior out of Canada. On the left side, the Saints. Reversing the ball to the right side. And they'll get the ball into Wink's hands. Working the left side, trying to get in attack position. Ball behind the goal. Great defense again by Dunlop. Shot comes, well, over the pipe. This is Maxwell Johnson again to Wink. Tries to bounce a shot in. Ball will be recovered by Maryville. Working to Stetzler. He shoots. And ball last touch by Young Harris. And it will be Maryville ball. Young Harris leads 1-0. Young Harris comes into this game 1-3, but we have played a monster schedule, and frankly, we have played very, very well. Beat number 19 Florida Tech on their home field down in Melbourne, Florida last Sunday. Nearly got St. Leo, just really played them close. Started out with number 7 Lenore Ryan. And we've also played here at home number 17, who was number 17 at that time, Lindenwood, I believe out of New Jersey. Parker Lee, freshman out of San Ramon, California, will come in for Maryville. Shot comes, great shot, Dever. Young Harris ball, Dever will get the ball out. Left sideline, Kyle Beverly. Looking to advance now quickly. Young Harris down to Silk. Looking to attack. He'll come behind the goal. And will reverse around to Pate. Chandler Bradley now. He'll get the ball in the stick of Pate. Silk looking to attack. Reverses direction, makes a shot off the stick of the goalie. William Devaney, sophomore out of Bel Air, Maryland, in goal for Maryville. Great stop. Ball out of bounds. It will belong to Young Harris. 1-0 your score here, midway through the first period, first quarter. Nolan Moon with the ball for Young Harris. He'll get it up to Billy McGill. This is Moon. Ball goes going out of bounds. Young Harris hustling to pick it up. And it will be Maryville ball. Tyler Oglesby will check in for Young Harris. Maryville quickly on the offensive end, trying to get into attack position. Parker Lee, who just checks in, gets it out on the right side. Jai Benson, freshman out of Syracuse, New York. A hot cross of a hot spot for lacrosse. Lacrosse is the fastest growing sport in the United States of America. Once a regional sport, it is being played most everywhere now. Ball comes out to Brendan Cathers, freshman out of San Diego, California. Shot on goal. It's going to be wide of the pipe. And it will be Maryville ball. Kyle Beverly thinking that it was Young Harris ball, but it will be Saints ball. This is Jack Kilbarda. Gives it up to Parker Lee. Ball's on the ground, fight for the ground ball. It will be controlled by Maryville. Alex Venturino in pursuit for Young Harris. Ball on the ground, picked up by Kyle Beverly. He will quickly advance the ball down the left sideline to Oglesby. Oglesby will work the ball to the middle of the field. Comes off of a little pick there from Parker Lamarck. Pass is going to be errant. It's going to be picked up by Maryville's Jake Sosha. Back comes Maryville on the offensive end. Shot on goal coming, no good. Dever again, another save. Outlets to Beverly. This is Blake. Young Harris quickly working inside. Shot, knocked out. Great save. William DeVinny, very excellent save. Young Harris able to retain possession of the ball, though ball's going to go out of bounds, and it will belong to Maryville. Hayes Johnson just couldn't quite hold on to it. Multiple changes of personnel. Young Harris has the lead, 1-0. And errant pass is going to be Young Harris's ball. Young Harris led in scoring by Silk with 8 goals. Leadon and Pate both have 5. Bradley with 4. Martelli with 3. Garrett Blake with 3. Dunlop, Zimney, Hayes Johnson with 2. Sean Dever in goal, played 4 games, 244 minutes. He has had 42 saves. Young Harris ball. Zimney with the ball. Brings the ball out to Blake. Blake Jr. out of Roswell, Georgia. Big guy, 6'3", looks taller. Right side, Bevan Pate, who had the assist on Young Harris's first goal to Bruce Silk. Looking to get inside, Young Harris, Silk. And it's going to be a goal. Silk knew it. He appealed. The officials took another look at it, and it is a Young Harris goal. Ball just inched across the line.
Harris, number 2, Bruce Silk. Assisted by number 20, Bevan Pate.
So again, Silk on the assist from Bevan Pate. Bruce has got 2 goals. Bevan has 2 assists. Silk now has 10 goals on the year. And Pate has 2 assists on the year. So Young Harris with the lead, and here comes Zach Stevenson again with the face-off. And if you're joining us late, he has control over 70% of the time. Again, Young Harris controls. Stevenson with the ball himself. Puts the ball in Pate's hands, in Pate's stick. And Harris ball's on the ground. Ground ball is going to be picked up. And they've got some numbers quickly approaching. Good job by Young Harris. Darian Mass getting back defensively, stopping the advance of the ball. So now Johnson will come out, give the ball up to Parker Lee, and the midfielder out of San Ramon, California, will set up his offense. Ball on the right sideline. Shot on goal, and they score. Dever able to get a stick on it, but just couldn't quite keep it from crossing the line. So 2-1 is your score. Today in the Great Lakes Valley Conference, Montevallo will be at Lindenwood. Saturday, Mars Hill will be at Shorter. Indianapolis will be at Wingate.
That goal was scored by Maryville number 45, Parker Lee.
That was Parker
Assisted
Lee, the
by
freshman.
Number 5, Zach Stelzer.
And Zach Stelzer, sophomore out of Baldwin, Missouri, on the assist. 2-1. We'll get back to the faceoff. We will be on the air Sunday hosting Emmanuel out of Franklin Springs, Georgia. And this Maryville team will be at Alabama Huntsville. That'll be a noon tip-off. And ground ball picked up by Young Harris. Stevenson has been perfect in faceoffs today. Billy McGill. Nolan Moon will come in for Young Harris. Tyler Oglesby will come out. Decent crowd on hand. Beautiful day here. Unusually beautiful. We'll pay for it in March and April. Young Harris with shot coming. Great stop by DeVinny. That was Chandler Bradley. First quarter winding down. Not sure if they're aware of the time. Trying to get a shot off, and they just fire a blank that goes over the top pipe. And the first quarter will come to an end. Young Harris leads 2-1, very much a defensive struggle. We'll take a break. You are watching and listening to Mountain Line Men's Lacrosse on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. For Young Harris in the first quarter, Bruce Silk, 2 goals, 2 points, 3 shots. 3 shots on goal. Hayes Johnson, 2 shots on goal. He has picked up 1 ground ball. Zach Stevenson has won 4 of 4 faceoffs. Bevan Pate with 2 assists. The goal for Maryville came by Parker Lee. Goalies in defense of the goal. Devaney, 3 shots on goal, 2 goals allowed. Sean Deaver, two shots on goal, 1 allowed. Excuse me, Devaney with 3 saves and Dever with 2 saves. Now in men's lacrosse, you will reverse. So it's Young Harris. They've changed ends of the goal. Young Harris ball. Stevenson again, perfect in face-off opportunities. Garrett Blake with the ball. Julian Infante, senior out of British Columbia, will come out for Young Harris. This is Blake on the left side. Ball is on the ground. It's going to be picked up by Young Harris. Up top to Zimney. Zimney looking to create, trying to make a pass. He'll go up top. Blake now. Comes off screen, will get the ball inside. Shot on goal will be slapped away. Good save by Devaney. Ball will go out of bounds. Young Harris ball. Zimney wisely lets it go out. And he'll bring the ball in for Young Harris. We're in the second quarter. Young Harris leads 2-1. Inaugural game for the Great Lake Valley Conference. Young Harris, the Mountain Lions, playing host to Maryville University, the Saints, out of the St. Louis area. Shot on goal coming from Silk. Ground ball is picked up by the Mountain Lions. Blake looking to try to get inside. Blake trying to make a pass too high, trying to give the ball to Bevan Pate, who had found a seam over on the right side of the pipe, but the pass sails high. It will be Maryville ball. Maryville came into this game with a record of 2-1. Young Harris with a record of 1-3, but that 1-3 record, a bit deceiving. Young Harris has played 4 nationally ranked teams, winning one of those games. On the left side of the field, Maryville. And when you look at Maryville's roster, their players have come from everywhere. Nevada, New York, Ohio, Missouri, Colorado, Maryland, North Carolina, California, Minnesota, Illinois, Tennessee, Nebraska. Yeah, I've been everywhere, man. Shot coming in, slapped away by Dever. Ball is on the ground. It's going to be picked up. Great pickup by Oglesby. And he's knocked down over on the sideline. Maryville ball as Oglesby went down. Young Harris wanting to push in the back, but not going to get it. Jai Benson with the ball. Benson. Ball is on the ground. Picked up by Maryville. And pass is errant, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Young Harris ball. Beverly with the ball for Young Harris. quickly, Bruce Silk. And pass is intercepted. Young Harris turns the ball over. Shot coming on goal. Dever, good job in defense. And the ball's going to belong to Maryville. Young Harris leads 2-1. Not a whole lot of offense in this one. Been a defensive battle. First game ever in the new Great Lakes Valley Conference. Young Harris women lacrosse have the weekend off. And we'll talk a little bit about what's going on. Young Harris men's soccer boarding a bus to play an exhibition up in Louisville, Kentucky. They're on their way. Young Harris basketball, last game of the season down at USC Aiken tomorrow. Young Harris baseball, a conference game, 3-game series with Georgia College as we've got a whistle. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. Young Harris softball going to the Charlotte area to take on Catawba. And we got a timeout on the field, so we'll take a timeout as well. Mountain Line Soccer on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. Two 2-1 your score. Young Harris leads. 9:35 to go in the second quarter. Been a good one. Ball will belong to Young Harris. Good crowd on hand. And a high pass for Young Harris. Young Harris guilty of several errant passes. It's going to be Maryville ball. Young Harris very intense on the defensive end on that possession. Working the right sideline, pass is going to come to the middle. Billy McGill quickly getting the ball down the field. Yeah. Young Harris women in tennis defeating Georgia College 5-4, and that's a Peach Belt win. Young Harris tennis off to a good start this year. Talking to some of the girls, that was a game that they really was a match they were really looking forward to and felt like that they could win and be a big victory for them. So they got it. Young Harris trying to find a crease. Chandler Bradley with the ball. He'll give it up to Martelli on the left side. Back to Bradley. He'll give it up to Martelli. They're working for the left side. Shot clock now is on. Shot on goal, and it's good. That was Billy McGill, I believe. And he fired a missile and gives Young Harris its third goal here in the second quarter. Young Harris leads 3-1. McGill, a sophomore out of Peachtree City, Georgia. And here comes the face-off. Stevenson has been perfect today, and he remains that way.
That goal was scored by Young Harris, number 1, Billy McGill.
Pass is going to be picked up, hard hit. And we're going to have a penalty at the 7:34 mark.
White, 4-4, unnecessary roughness, 1 minute, normal time.
So Young Harris is going to be short a man. Zach Stevenson, Young Harris is going to be off the field for 1 minute. So man up for Maryville. Maryville will be man up for 1 minute. Looking shot's going to come. It's going to be left of the pipe, and it will be Maryville ball.
Let's go, man, down. Sticks up.
15 seconds left in the man-up opportunity for Maryville. Counting it down from 10. Shot's going to come, and Dever with a good job. It will be Maryville ball. Ball goes out of bounds. 2 seconds left. And player releases. So Young Harris able to withstand a man down and hold on to a 3-1 lead. Maryville with the ball now. Maxwell Johnson, freshman out of Maple Grove, Minnesota. Gives it up to Ty Wink, also from Minnesota, Farmington, Minnesota. Darian Mask really applying the pressure defensively. Pass comes to the right side, Parker Lee, who scored earlier. And ball's going to be picked up by Young Harris. Kyle Beverly comes out with the ball. And Young Harris will come down to the right sideline. Now they'll work the ball into the middle with Darian Mask. Mask gets the ball across midfield. Makes the pass to Dunlop. Shots come in by Silk, and it's good. Bruce Silk with the bounce. I believe the assist. Assisted by Jake Dunlop, 4:57. So Young Harris takes the lead 4-1. And we've got a timeout in Maryville.
That goal was scored by Young Harris, number 2, Bruce Silk, assisted by number 9, Jake Dunlop.
So Bruce Silk now with 3 goals. Billy McGill got the other one. Assist came from Jake Dunlop, and we've got timeout, so we'll take a timeout here too. Mountain Line Lacrosse on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV.
Hey,
4-1 your score. Young Harris powered by 3 goals from Bruce Silk. Lead with 4:57 to go here in the second quarter. Inaugural game of the Great Lakes Valley Conference. We'll get into a face-off situation again to where Zach Stevenson has been perfect. 6 of 6. Although the last one ended up with Young Harris being a man down. And this one is going to be picked up and controlled by Maryville. They'll be on the right sideline. Long looping pass comes to the left side. To the right side, excuse me. And they'll get the ball over on the left sideline. Keegan Pierce, sophomore out of Schaumburg, Illinois. I. Benson checks in for the Saints, and he'll have the ball working the right side. (4-1). Young Harris is led from the get-go. Bruce Silk with 3 goals for Young Harris. Billy McGill with the other. Bevan Pate a couple of assists. Zach Stevenson very good in the face-offs. Young Harris defensively has been superb today. Looking to win the first ever game in the Great Lakes Valley Conference. Just talked to several of the guys, talked to Coach McConnell. Just so glad that several years of now playing lacrosse here at Young Harris that we have a championship that we can be playing for. That championship, by the way, will be played in Indianapolis, Indiana. Any chance we could go up there? Well, we'll keep everything on, all our options open. Shot coming. Deaver been solid today. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be St. Ball.
Let's go, D.
Benson up top. He's being checked by Oglesby, pushing him back to midfield. Right side to Snellgrove. He will attack and then pull out. Getting late in the second quarter. One lone goal from Maryville scored by Parker Lee, a freshman out of California. Benson, defended by Venturino. Ball is on the left side. Now they'll come back to the top. Shot coming. Young Harris got a stick on it. I think that was Venturino. Maryville retains possession of the ball. Shot clock has come on. 23 seconds. Ball is on the ground. And they're going to get a good clean look. Shot coming. Deaver good again. Ball out of bounds. Shot clock resets. Getting late here. I can't tell you how late because there's a huge monster pole in front of me. We just guessed at the time. But I do know that it's late. Young Harris leads 4-1. It will be Maryville ball. And Maryville again, I. Benson. He will work top. Defended by Young Harris. Shots coming, no good, hit the pipe. Scramble for the loose ball. It's going to sail over the goal. It will be picked up by, shot comes and it's good. Benson, I believe. 4-2 will be your score. So now comes the face-off. Stevenson, who is 6 of 7 time, 121. 4-2 your score. Hadn't got a clarification yet on the goal. I think it was Benson.
That goal was scored by Maryville number 2, Jai Benson.
It was I.
Assisted by
Benson.
number 25, Jack Kilabarda.
Jack Kilabarda with the assist. So Young Harris wins the face-off with Stevenson. He's 7 out of 8. And Young Harris with some urgency. Garrett Blake. Coach McConnell has the personnel now he wants on the field. So Young Harris trying to push the ball. Time is running out. This is Martelli, and the ball's on the ground. It's going to be picked up by Young Harris, I think. Wild scramble for the ball, and it will be Young Harris ball. Very little time. Got to move quickly. 18 seconds left. Zimney with the ball, trying to use his quickness to get inside, gets the ball in, shot comes and we score! Beautiful assist by Zimney. And we got to be in single digits time-wise. 5-2 your score. Zimney with the assist. Seven seconds left.
That goal was scored by Young Harris, number 34, Matty Ladon, assisted by number 40, Daniel Zimney.
Matty Ladon, the senior out of Duluth, Georgia, with the goal. Assist comes from Zimney, sophomore out of Woodstock. And he fired a bullet. Stevenson wins again, and they're going to pick up the loose ball. And good first half, the inaugural game of the Great Lakes Valley Conference. And Young Harris leads 5 goals. Young Harris getting 3 goals from Bruce Silk, a couple of those assists coming from Bevan Pate. Also Billy McGill, 2. And then late Matty Ladon on the beautiful assist from Daniel Zimney, and Young Harris leads 5-2. Young Harris has led the entire way. Zach Stevenson, 8 of 9 in face-off opportunities. Deaver with 6 saves for Young Harris. Devaney with 4 saves for Maryville. So Deaver, an outstanding save percentage, 77.50. So a good first half. You know, this is the first game of the conference, first game ever played. Second one will be played Sunday when this same Maryville team will travel over to Huntsville to take on UAH. And good first half, 5-2, a lot of action. We'll be back in a few minutes for the pickup of the second half. You are listening to and watching Mountain Line Lacrosse on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV.
between either baseball or softball.
At least we're at the soccer field. We're not a softball from a basketball.
Hey, y'all know when the next time we're doing anything is? Yes, after Sunday.
Hey, fantastic job on that shot.
We had the first game on Wednesday.
John, you went on it. Coach, you went in on this?
We got games every day.
Hey, I've been asking you to tough guy. He does. I mean, I'm trying to be, hey, more than there. We're trying to make it clean. Yeah. Boys, get some energy. Let's go. Let's go, boys. White, let's get it, White. Let's go. Pick your shit up. Hey, light defense. One, two, three. White.
So fair, just gonna fair warning.
Let's go, Zed. Zed. Here you go, Steven, Zed.
Let's go, Stevie.
Go, Jordy.
Let's go,
Let's go, babe. Go, Park.
5-2 your score in the face-off. Stevenson in for Young Harris. This one will be controlled by Maryville. Ball out of bounds. It'll belong to Young Harris. Jordan Shoemate, junior out of St. Louis.
Yeah, they can't do that. That's a play for sure.
Young Harris ball. Bruce Silk turning on the Jets. Gets the ball over on the right side to Moon. And to the left side now with Jimmy Martelli. Moon is from Marietta, Georgia. A lot of Georgia kids, a lot of metropolitan Atlanta kids on this Young Harris roster. Peachtree City, Johns Creek, Lawrenceville, Woodstock, Marietta. In possession of the ball will be Maryville, trailing 5-2. And on the right sideline, Bruce Silk with 3 goals for Young Harris. Matty Ladon won very, very late in the second quarter. 7 seconds left, I believe, when he scored on a beautiful assist from Daniel Zimney. Billy McGill has also scored for Young Harris. Couple of assists by Bevan Pate. Maryville with Zach Stetzler. Shot coming. Great stop by Dever. Ball is picked up by Darian Mask. And he'll roam the left side, reverse it back to Dever. Who will make a pass in the middle of the field. Young Harris now on the left side. Bevan Pate with the ball for Young Harris. Garrett Blake checks in. When you check in this sport, you got to check in quickly. Young Harris ball. This is Garrett Blake. Works the ball around. We'll get it to Silk. Looking to penetrate. Pass comes and we score. That was Maddie LaDon. Well executed play from behind the goal. Quick flip. Time 11:20 of the goal. Maddie LaDon with the goal, his second of the game, but somebody. Beautiful assist. 6-2 Young Harris leads.
That goal was scored by Young Harris, number 34, Maddie LaDon. Assisted by number 20, Bevan Pate.
Beautiful assist by Pate. That's his third assist of the day. But a thing of beauty was the pass that came to Pate before the pass to LaDon likewise. Stevenson controls. Zach 9 of 11. And the ball is picked up by Maryville. Young Harris leads 6-2. We have led the game in its entirety. Maryville's Jack Killabarda with the ball. Freshman out of Minnesota. They will move the ball around, trying to keep it hot. Young Harris defensively has been stellar. Great job. Looked like getting a stick on the ball that time. Young Harris coming out with the ground ball. Young Harris getting the ball across midfield. Will drop the ball, and Maryville will pick the ground ball up. Benson. Maryville quickly approaching from the right side. Getting physical out there, and it's going to be a flag. And Young Harris not going to be happy about it. Here comes a shot coming from the left side. Nope, Young Harris does a good job cutting off the advance. The ball shot comes. Dever, good stop. He'll pick the ball up. We got a Young Harris player down. And we've got a lot of extracurricular activity going on. Young Harris, there's 2 flags, and there's a Young Harris player down. Can't make out who the player is. Young Harris training staff, and they are working all over the place today, but they quickly out on the field. And we will take a break, and we'll try to sort all of this out. Mountain Line Lacrosse on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. Okay, the Young Harris player is Tyler Oglesby. The foul was on Jake Dunlop for Young Harris. Young Harris is going to be a man short with unsportsmanlike on Julian Infante for a minute. So Maryville will be a man up here for a minute. And they have the ball. So Young Harris playing a man short. We've been a man short one time previous. Zach Stevenson having to come out for a minute. And Young Harris able to keep from scoring. I said a minute, it must be 30. This is Dunlop, it's 30. He is 30 seconds. All right, Young Harris, player released. And Young Harris, great stop, Dever. Young Harris has been good in man-up situations today. Defending twice in 2 tries. Young Harris ball quickly down the left sideline. Young Harris will lose the ball. Now the second player getting ready to release. So now Young Harris can release the second player. So we were actually 2 men down for 1 man down for 30 seconds. 2 men down for 30 seconds, 1 man down for a minute. And we've been able to maintain our 6-2 lead. Dever has been outstanding today. Working the right side. Shot coming, no good. Hit the right side of the pipe, goes out of bounds, and wow, 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 great hustle by Dever. Man, that's got to fire you up. Dever and Sims Greer really getting after the ball down there. Greer, big freshman out of Woodstock, Georgia. Young Harris has the ball on the left side. This is Silk. And he'll pass off to Blake. Zimney checking in now. And he quickly, great quickness. Fires across field bullet to Matty Ladon, who goes down hard. Fight for the loose ball. It's going to be picked up by Pate. Bevins had a great game today. 3 assists. That last one, a thing of beauty. Young Harris player goes down. Some hard checking out there. Ball is on the ground. Fight for it. It's going to be picked up, and we've got a whistle. And it's going to be Young Harris ball. Benson checks back in for the Saints. Young Harris leads 6-2, getting late in the third quarter. Here's Zim. Blake up top, looking to penetrate, gets the ball inside, a bullet by Maddie LaDon. Oh my. Great assist from Garrett Blake. 34 from 35, 54. LaDon with yet another goal. And the Young Harris lead is 7-2. LaDon now with 3 goals. And Blake with the assist, and here we are back into the face-off where Stevenson is 9 of 11.
That goal scored by Young Harris, number 34, Maddie LaDon.
Zach comes out with it, works the left side, looking to pass off. He'll give it up to Martelli. And it will be Maryville ball. Young Harris leads 7-2. Rotating around to the left side. Making the pass out to Statzler. Stetler will work against Lundell. He'll pass off to the right side. They'll reverse the ball back around to the left. Ball is on the ground. It'll be picked up by Parker Lee. Parker had the first goal, 1 of 2 today. 4 shot comes, great stop. Got to pick it up quickly. And the ball is on the ground. It's going to be picked up by Maryville. Ball on the ground again. It's going to be picked up by Tristan Snellgrove, senior out of Aurora, Colorado. (7-2). Young Harris has led since the beginning. Bruce Silk with 3 goals. Maddie LaDon with 3 goals. Bevan Pate, and a goal comes from Maryville. The 3:30 comes the time of that one. Dever letting his guys know that one's on me.
Scored by Maryville, number 9, Tristan Snellgrove.
And that was Tristan Snellgrove, the senior out of Aurora, Colorado, with the goal. It is 7-3. We are late in the third quarter and getting ready for the face-off. Stevenson has been 10 out of 12 today for Young Harris. And here comes number 13. Very late in the third quarter. Young Harris baseball getting underway long about right now. Down in Milledgeville, Georgia. Georgia College. Big statement weekend, I believe, for Young Harris in baseball. Took 2 out of 3 from Lander last week. Young Harris's softball just annihilated Southern Wesleyan yesterday, taking a doubleheader. And here Young Harris leads 7-3. Billy McGill with the ball. Billy's got a goal today. Working the left sideline. And we'll bring the ball back out. He'll make the pass to Chandler Bradley, senior out of British Columbia. Now on the right side is Moon. Shot, looking to make the assist, had a cutter and couldn't get it. Ground ball is going to be tracked down by Billy McGill. Very late in the third quarter, Young Harris leads 7-3. Making penetration, and ball will be wide right of the pipe. It will be Young Harris ball. Bruce Silk picks the ball up. Shot coming, it's going to be left of the pipe. Nolan Moon coming, ooh, fires a bullet, but it's going to be off of the stick of Devaney. And Moon limping off the field. Garrett Blake will check back in. Favoring the left leg. He gets immediate attention from the training staff. And just from here, looks like a cramp, and we have got a penalty. And that's going to be a foul on Jake Sosha, so they will be a man short. Young Harris going to be a man up for a minute. Moon seems to be moving around pretty good. Looks like he may have cramped. He is up and moving around pretty well. Young Harris a man up. This is the first man up opportunity we have had. Maryville's had two. Shot gonna come. We don't get the shot. Loose ball though. It's gonna be picked up. Here it comes, and we score. Beautiful shot coming from Chandler Bradley, senior out of British Columbia, Richmond, British Columbia. Ryan Peters is going to get in the action for Young Harris as a midfielder. And that was Bradley assisted by Garrett Blake. That is Garrett's second. The last two goals Garrett's had the assist on. Young Harris leads 8-3.
Harris, number 8, Chandler Bradley, assisted by number 30, Garrett Blake.
Blake with two now. Assist, and again Stevenson controls the face-off. High pass brought down by Zimney. Quickly, he gets the ball down the field. Feeds off to the right side to Pate. Pate's had 3 assists today. Young Harris able to take advantage of being a man up. And Young Harris, shot coming by Zimney. And the third quarter comes to an end. Young Harris leads 8-3. Mountain Line Lacrosse on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. Young Harris baseball down at Milledgeville taking on Georgia College. We are down 2-0. Young Harris softball in action tomorrow over near Charlotte playing Belmont Abbey, and then the next day playing Catawba. Young Harris basketball in action tomorrow, USC Aiken. That will be the final game of the year. And then tomorrow, Sunday, we will be doing the video, hopefully the audio, if I can get here, as Young Harris will be playing host to Emmanuel. That is 2 p.m., and we will have that game on the Mountain Line Sports Network. Just go to yhcathletics.com. And how many? You've got 78 people out there with us right now, right? Let us know if you want me here or not. You might not want me back. I don't know. But right now, Young Harris leads this one, men's lacrosse, 8-3. Inaugural game of the Great Lakes Valley Conference. And Young Harris has been dominant in face-off situations today. Stevenson is 13 of 15. Young Harris with the ball. Blake, who has the last 2 assists for Young Harris. He taking the shot at the goal that time, goes over the top pipe. Going to have a procedure call on Young Harris. It will be Maryville ball. Player didn't get off the field quickly enough. So we are in the 4th quarter. Young Harris has led the entire game. 3 goals from Bruce Silk, 3 goals from Maddie Ladon. Bevan Pate with 3 assists. Dever excellent in goal. Stevenson excellent in face-off situations. Been a good solid day for Young Harris today. Looking to go 2-3 on the season, and more importantly, 1-0 in the Great Lake Valley Conference. Our next conference game will come on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, when we will play Indianapolis here at the YHC Soccer and Lacrosse Field. Maryville ball, it's trying to go out of bounds. They can't save it. It'll be Young Harris ball. Unforced turnover on the Saints. Young Harris with the ball. Mask will get it out to the left side to Blake. Blake gets the ball across midfield. Works the right side to Pate. Jake Dunlop now. He'll give it back to Pate. And we'll set up top with Ladon to Blake.
That's a flag. Come on. Thank you.
And we have a flag. And now it's stop a play. And the flag will be on Maryville. Too many men on the field. Keegan Pierce going to have to sit down for 30 seconds, so we're a man up. Bradley will work the right side. Martelli will make the pass from behind. Looking for Silk. Now he'll come back up top. 10-9, here we come. Got a man up. Young Harris being very, very patient. Silk trying to get it in, and he scores. How in the world did he sneak that in? But he did. Young Harris again takes advantage of being a man up. Silk able to find room over on the left side of the goal. Just got it between the pipe and the goal. He didn't have about a ball's width, but he found his way in there and scores. And the Young Harris lead is 9-3.
That goal is scored by Young Harris, number 2, Bruce Silk. Assisted by number 8, Chandler Bradley.
Chandler Bradley with the assist. Silk with the goal. And face-off situation. Stevenson controls again. And shot coming, it's good! Jake Dunlop brings it home, and Young Harris has got the lead now up to 7, 10-3. 9 unassisted. That is Jake Dunlop, senior out of Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. I'm very sure I didn't say that right, but y'all know that my heart is in the right place. Dunlop now has a goal and an assist today. Silk leading the way with Young Harris with 4. Maddie Ladon with 3. Pate with 3 assists. Garrett Blake with 2. Maddie Ladon with 3 assists. Zach Stevenson, 14 of 16. Make it 15 out of 17 in faceoffs. Sean Dever, 7.786, and we score again. And Young Harris is on a roll now, leading 11-3.
That goal was scored by Young Harris, number 20, Bevan
That
Pate.
was Bevan Pate.
Assisted by number 1, Billy McGill.
Assisted by Billy McGill. And the score is 11-3. All Young Harris in this one. First ever Great Lakes Valley Conference game. And it has been all mountain lions. And we'll get back to the face-off. Stevenson, 15 of 17. He was at 63% and his one-loss percentage coming in. He is much better than that today. He has improved tremendously. Shots are even at 24. Young Harris is 2-2 in extra man situation. Young Harris controls on ground balls, 26-14. 11 saves to Young Harris versus 5 from Maryville. Maryville 8 of 9 in clears. Young Harris 9 of 13. 15 of 17 for Young Harris in face-offs. We've turned it over 14 times. They have 11. They've cost 6. We've cost 5. Penalties for Maryville, 2 for a minute 30 for Young Harris. 3 for 2:30. Maryville ball. Shot comes and it's good. Maryville needed that. That's 5 unassisted. Zach Stetzler getting the goal for the Mountain Lion, for the
Goal
Saints.
scored by Maryville number 5, Zach Stelzer.
Stelzer scoring. And here comes the face-off. Young Harris in control, leading 11-4. Sick with the ball back to Pate. Up top with Billy McGill. And now Daniel Zimney. Kel Lundell checking in for Young Harris. Big guy, 6'4", 200-pounder, freshman out of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Pate working out on the left side, spins now, looking in. Will make the pass. We can't control the ball. Fight for the ground ball. It's going to be picked up by Maryville. Nate Yondo, sophomore out of Raleigh, North Carolina, coming with it. Ball is loose on the ground. And finally, the ball is going to be picked up for Young Harris by Alex Venturino, freshman out of Marietta. Young Harris will come up top with Zimney. Now he'll give it up on the right side to Silk. Young Harris women winners in tennis over Georgia College. They're 5-4 on the year. Shot on goal. Bounces out, picked up by the goalie, Devaney. He'll give it up on the left sideline. Coming back to Devaney. And this is Stetzler with the ball, who just scored last time down for the Saints. Stetzler, sophomore out of Baldwin, Missouri. Approaching, shot comes, it's good. .25 unassisted, that was Jack Kilabarda, freshman out of Chanhassen, Minnesota. No, excuse me, that was Parker Lee, freshman out of San Ramon, California. And the lead's cut to 6, 11-5. So now 2 goals unanswered by Maryville. They're trying to stay in this thing, but it is getting late in the contest. And face-off, Stevenson controls. Dunlop comes out with it for Young Harris. He quickly approaches, coming down. Shot comes, it's good! Coming across from the left side, from the right side, coming across his body was Bevan Pate. He scores his second goal. Is the last 2 by Pate. And Young Harris gets the lead back up to 7, 12-5.
Bevan Pate, assisted by number 9, Jake Dunlop.
But Dunlop really coming down the field hard, made the pass with the assist. Beautiful job that time by Dunlop to Pate, and we're right back in the face-off situation. And this time it's going to be, pickup is going to be made by Wink for Maryville. 12-5 your score. Behind the goal, coming out left side. And loose ball picked up by Young Harris. Venturino comes out with it. Quickly down the right side, Silk. Up top, Bradley. Young Harris is Zimney. He is so quick out there. Ball gets away, though. Young Harris going to have to hustle to make the save, and it goes out of bounds. Pate trying to hustle. Made the dive, but couldn't keep it in bounds. It will be Maryville ball. Getting late in this one. Young Harris up by 7 goals. We have led the entire game. Young Harris will be in action Sunday, 2 p.m. game with Emmanuel from not too far from here, Franklin Springs, Georgia. And we will have that one for you on the Mountain Lion Sports Network. Definitely be having the video. Not sure if I can get here for the audio, but I'm sure that I will try. Left side, Zach Stetzler. Jake Scotia will check in. He's a big guy. 6'4" freshman out of Jamesville, New York. Up top, shot coming. Great stop, caught it in the stick. Dever been so good, passes out quickly. Maddie Ladon quickly down the field. Here it comes, the left side. They will work the ball now. Silk's going to step back out on the left side. Jackson Kohler, freshman out of Marietta, Georgia, now in the game for Young Harris. He'll come out. Quickly attacking Billy McGill. Passes up top to Bradley. Left side now, Bradley. Looking to penetrate, puts it on the ground. Couldn't do it. Good stop by Devaney. Kohler back in. And ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Young Harris ball. Jimmy Martelli fires up to Bruce Silk up top, looking to get inside. Shot coming. Great stop by Devaney. Maryville gets the ball across midfield. This is Benson. Up top, Parker Lee. Benson, they'll work around 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Approximately 3 minutes. Wink up top, trying to penetrate. We'll push him out to the right side. They'll come behind the goal, reverse it around to the left side. And this will be Benson up top. Benson trying to get inside. Shot coming. We do have a penalty. Deaver deflects the ball, gets the save off of the shot from Wink. Flag is on the field. Play continues. It's getting late. Benson going to pull it out. Defended by Dunlop. Shot comes, goes out of bounds. We have got another flag. Young Harris with a slap and a legal body. Darian Mask and Garrett Blake going to have to sit down for a minute. So Young Harris going to be 2 men short. Late in the contest, Young Harris leads 12-5. Young Harris has not given up a goal while being a man down. Shot comes, great stop by Dever. Karen will come out. Maryville will pick it up. Shot coming, Dever again, great stop, gets it in the stick, passes out on the left side to Beverly. Now they'll reverse it on the right side. .20 seconds left in the penalty. Zimney able to get it across. Oh, he is quick. Maryville ball. Counting down on the penalty, ball on the ground. Young Harris will pick it up. We've got numbers. Players are released. And it'll be Silk on the left side. Time winding down. We're inside of a minute. Zimney, Young Harris leading 12-5. We have not traveled. There is a flag down. Zimney looking inside. Shot coming! It's good. Bruce Silk on a beautiful pass from Zimney, able to score off the bounce. 44 seconds. Silk with the goal. Zimney with the assist.
That goal was scored by Young Harris, number 2, Bruce Silk, assisted by number 40, Daniel Zimney.
So the Young Harris lead is 13-5. Yep. And here is the face-off. And this one is quickly winding down. Billy McGill with the ball, running the left side. And he's just going to be content to hold on to the ball behind the goal. And Young Harris is going to go 1-0 in the first ever game in the Great Lakes Valley Conference. Your final score, 13.
Maryville 5.
Maryville 5. Bruce Silk, Matty Ladon. A lot of guys doing some good things for Young Harris in this one.
On behalf of the White Sea faculty,
we won, Bryce says. Bruce Silk with 5 goals for Young Harris. And I believe Matty Ladon
on your way out of the
had
stadium,
4.
please drive or walk home safely.
So Young Harris Silk with 5 goals, LaDon with 3, Bevan Pate with 2, Billy McGill with 1 assist. Bevan Pate led the way with Young Harris with 3, Dunlop, Garrett, Blake, and Daniel Zimney with 2. Bruce Silk with 9 shots for Young Harris. Zach Stevenson, 14 ground balls picked up. He was dominant tonight in face-offs. Shots on goal, Bruce Silk with 7 points. Bruce Silk again with 5. So a good night for Young Harris. Parker Lee led Maryville with 2. Young Harris will go 2-3 on the young season, 1-0. Young Harris 1-0 in the conference. Maryville goes to 2-2 in the season, and they are 0-1. 2-2 overall and 0-1 in the conference. Young Harris will next be in action this Sunday at 2 p.m. when we play host to Emmanuel College. We will have that game for you on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. Rest of the way, Young Harris baseball playing right now down at Georgia College. Last time we checked, Mountain Lions losing 2-0. Mountain Lions will be softball will be in action tomorrow. Belmont Abbey, that's a doubleheader. Young Harris basketball on the road at USC Aiken. That will be the final games of the season. So a lot of things going on. Spring sports are heating up here in the Brasstown Valley. So on a winning night, Tommy Jenkins and John C. Moon with you on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. Final score, Young Harris 13, Maryville 5. You have been watching and listening to the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. Thanks for listening in with us.